And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series.
This game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Outs. Mercado getting ready to hit. Swung on, belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS. On the ground, base hit and a run in to score. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Headed for the plate. Safe at the plate, and the misplay cost them a run. And they lead by 4.
Back-to-back base hits. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, base hit. Smith around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's going to be Rodney Martin. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it, and that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. On to the bottom of the first. The Phillies out front here, 5-0.
Big series.
And that one hammered. Gone! And they're on the board. It's 5-1.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, base is empty. Out to short, Neto. Slings to first, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-1. This is the National League Division Series on the show.
It can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
They take the force out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning.
bit quicker and don't get greedy.
2 down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw. Safe.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
It's through for a hit. Kang coming home. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 5-2.
Does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Pickoff move to first. That's his 3rd disengagement, and the runner moves up thanks to the balk.
I don't think he realized he was out of options there, and it cost him. Nice that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. And now just a 2-run deficit. Swing and a ground ball. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. The Phillies have the advantage, 5-3. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Smoked to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Fred Farr. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 5-3.
Gonna have to go to the bullpen.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one ripped right center field. Caught just shy of the wall. Maeda, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball right side. Smith over to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Phillies on top here, 5-3. Strike 1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Base hit center field. Here comes the throw. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
He's on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the base of the wall. One runs in. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. One out, bases full. That one down the line. He comes home with it. What a double play that was. Inning over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Swings and misses. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. A good. Started after it, appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of the sixth inning. The Phillies with the lead, 5-4. Carl Connolly into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Round second, digging for third. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball.
Out to short, Neto. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Here we go, tie game. That's situational hitting right there. Good job of putting the ball in play.
And here is Darryl Schiff. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man at second. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Brings it in. That is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. We're all tied up 5-5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive, he's got it. And that's a great play for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher. 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Line to left. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield.
Your strikeout. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Churio squeezes it. And that is that. the top of the 8th. Swung on, belted. Ruiz flying after this one. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform.
Runner at second here, one gone. Got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
On the ground to third. To first, 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Line drive, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Waste no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
We've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Esteban Zuniga. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second and great jump. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Puts a bunt down. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
With the go-ahead run at third late here in Game 4. On the ground. Finds its way through, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead here in Game 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Kang to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Looking to get the tying run on base. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Darryl Schiff. Runner on the move, pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Runner around third. Relay throw home. The tag out.
Man, that's a play we may look back on when this one's over and wonder, what if they would have held him? Can't blame him for trying to tie it up late in this ballgame, but when you lose a huge run like that that's only 90 feet away, man, it's a tough one to swallow if they don't pull out the W.
Making a move at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Jimmy Beltran.
Breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard on the ground to first. Smith takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Digging in, Rondell Small. Trying to deliver as the hero. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The tying run is 90 feet away. Line drive. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.